Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a little video going over how to do some of the problems from this interval notation practice that involves two dimensions. We've been dealing with interval notation with functions, and as a brief reminder, the way it works is if you're asked a question about your function, like where's a specific feature, say I want to know like this U shape here. From this section to this section. When I write my interval, I actually don't look at the vertical aspect of it. I look at the horizontal aspect. So it's almost like over what time period, if x is time, is something happening. So if I'm talking about this section goes from here to here, I would go from -3 to 4. So I had -3, 4, and I write my interval like that. And so each problem's asking for a little bit different feature. We're going to look at a few of them. So here we go. So our first one is the interval where the function is going up. When we say going up, that's typically like this way, like from left to right, it's going up. Well, as we go left to right, this one did start by going up. It has an arrow, which if we were to go left forever, would be going down and down and down. So as we go left to right, it is going up and up and up forever. So that started way back here on the far left of reaches. So that's negative infinity, like way over here in the left. It was always going up, and then it stopped going up right here, which is at -3. So my first interval would be from negative infinity to -3. But there's also another one. It goes from this point to this point. So if I'm going to write that interval, I like to draw these vertical lines to kind of show me what the x values are. This one starts at an x value of 1, and it stops at an x value of 4. So my second interval is going to be 1 to 4. And since I have two of them, I'm going to put a u. And, you can put this over here, so you can write out your interval. From negative infinity to -3, and then from 1 to 4 is going up. Let's look at number 4. The interval where this function makes a U shape. Well, that looks like this section here. I'm not sure if it means like a perfect U, like this section here, or if it necessarily includes this part. But let's just say it's kind of like a perfect U here. So it's going to go from here to here. Well, if I look at my x's, I'm looking at -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is -6. And then it stopped here. My x value there is 0. So it's going to go from -6 to 0. So that's kind of what's going on in front. Asking for different things. You can find the interval. When you get to the back, it has you draw the function that has that particular property. It's pretty easy to do. You can do kind of whatever you want as long as it has that property. So let's use 15 as an example. It's asking for one that goes up from left to right. So it does this only during the interval negative infinity to -1. So negative infinity is way over here. So negative infinity. And then -1 is here. So we need our function to be going up during that interval. I can kind of do whatever I want here, but I'm just going to do a straight line until I hit -1. And it's the only time it can be going up. So the rest of my function here can be anything as long as it's not going up. So I can go horizontal, I can go down, I can go horizontal, I can go horizontal. Oh, sorry, that's up. Horizontal and down and horizontal. Hey, bad app. And then down and horizontal and then like really far down. Like there's a lot of options there. So here's my function. It increases on that interval and only during that interval. So you can do whatever you want in that section. You just have to have a function that has this property that is listed. So there you go. That's what's going on. Try the other ones out. It's good practice. Have a good time.